we booked our 3-night cruise with MSC, we weren't quite sure what to expect. Online, we heard various reviews on food quality, but in doing some more research, we saw that our ship, MSC Divina, had some pretty good options. On the first day, after we checked in, we decided to check out the buffet as we were really hungry and up early that day. So the first thing that we did is we had a variety of things shown here. They had really great options laid out. We found the labeling was a bit difficult to see and identify what they were. But overall, the quality of the desserts were okay. Very European style. After that meal, we explored the ship. And we then went down to the main dining room receptionist to ask if we could sit separately, because you'll be arranged to be seated to be dining with other people in a communal setting. They said they would try their best, but unfortunately when we arrived in the evening, we were seated with others who were the same nationality as us, which we thought was a clever setup, but not something we preferred. Right outside your main dining room, you can always find the menu. You'll also be provided QR codes that you can scan to see the most up-to-date menu on your phone, because sometimes it does change last second. For this night, this was on our menu. To start off, we had a croquette, which was nice and crunchy, fried chicken, which was nicely seasoned, and this steak, which was not the best cut, but was okay. For dessert, we had these 2 cakes, which were acceptable, but nothing amazing. So because we love eating, we went back to the buffet after dinner to get some fruits and cheeses. We felt we had some room in our tummies for some more, as the portion sizes in the MDR are not huge. The next morning, we were having breakfast at the buffet. This pizza-looking thing was delicious. We recommend you give it a try. You can see we love hash browns in these shots here. Their buffet breakfast is very solid. They also had a honey and lemon, which is nice to have to make tea. When we discovered that there was lemon, we were thrilled to use it as a supplement to the water on board. There are flavored water machines on board, but sometimes when you're craving something not too sweet, this DIY lemon drink was nice to have. So on this day, we headed to the Bahamas and got to check out all the attractions and did a walking tour. When we headed back on board, we went back to the buffet to grab some more of our favorites like pizza and pineapples, which you'll see is a common theme in our dishes. Today, they also themed the dishes so you can see them here. Some Caribbean-based items like plantain, yuca fries, which are delicious. Be sure to get the pizza on the MSC cruise because they do it really, really well. We then headed back to our room to relax a little bit before dinner. Here we show the MDR's menu for the night, but we didn't end up going to eat here. So we're not feeling super social and not super hungry as we had our lunch late. So we went back to the buffet to pace ourselves and nibble on a bit. So here we took the opportunity to have some really fresh greens and fruit, sample some savory items, which were delicious, the cuts of meat, which were also really nice, and some desserts that we ended up taking back to our balcony rooms to enjoy. The next day we were supposed to go to Ocean Cay, Bahamas, but it was unfortunately cancelled due to the weather, which made it difficult to dock. It was very busy at the buffet due to this, so we headed to the MDR, which had a decent set of options, which was more quiet too, and overall something that we appreciated. You are not seated in assigned seating for breakfast, only dinner. So we tried their French toast, which was solid, Special shout out to the freshly squeezed orange juice, which was phenomenal, so make sure to get those. And the eggs Benedict, which was a bit disappointing. For lunch, we went back to the MDR, which normally wouldn't have been available, but due to this missed dock day opportunity, they had this available. So here we see some of our picks: the chips and guac, the ceviche, a Cobb salad, fish and chips, and pasta. You can see here that the portions were quite small, so after dining here we headed back up to the buffet for round 2. As always, we picked up their pizza, which we recommend you try every topping set, as they were all incredible. Delicious cuts of beef and fish. Also these Valencia oranges, which may not appear appealing on the outside, but were actually really good. After that, we continued exploring the ship and enjoyed the impromptu sea day as we headed back to Miami. So here on the final day, the dinner was an Italian menu, as you can see on the menu here. But we wanted a more chill night, so we went up to the buffet, which was surprisingly quiet and less packed. Tonight's dinner was a turkey dinner with all the fixings. Everything was delicious, and there wasn't a night where the buffet disappointed at all. Overall, we had mixed reviews on the desserts. We think if you enjoy European-based dessert flavors, it would be more up your alley. So on this final morning of this cruise, it was Disembarkation Day in Miami. We went up to the buffet and really took it slow, sitting and enjoying the view, the food, and it allowed us to get some more visual shots of the buffet. Because we were the last ones to leave the buffet, you can see it's been ravaged by some people here. We had the typical offerings they had for breakfast with some switch-ups. They had omelets instead of fried eggs and did not have their breakfast pizza. Overall, the food was definitely better than we expected. We'd definitely return to a cruise with MSC again in the future. If you go into this cruise with an open mind, we think that you'll enjoy it too. Share your thoughts and questions below in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.